We are just 3 weeks away from college football kickoff, and there's no shortage of talent at Central Arkansas. Perhaps the star that shines the brightest is behind center as super senior Breylin Smith enters his last dance as a Bear.
Breylin Smith's a star. He's done it for years here. Coming on to his 6th year as a quarterback. He's going to shatter the record books, I think, when it's all said and done this year.
His career stats, trying to beat the record for UCA. He threw for almost 4,000 yards my freshman year, and I know he can do it again. We might even be able to go 5,000 if we do what we're supposed to do.
He has a renewed focus, a renewed energy to him. So
over the spring, just kind of got refreshed. It was a good refresher after COVID. I feel healthy, physically and mentally. I feel really good. It's going to be an exciting time. We're ready to go.
And get this, the career passing record Smith tries to break is held by his own head coach, as Nathan Brown threw for over 10,000 yards at UCA. 13 years after Brown's final game, Smith needs just under 4,000 yards this fall to become the all-time leader.
Partially that's because of the guys that I have around me.
It's chemistry. The camaraderie, we've been together for 2-3 years. We know who's going to do what at certain times, who's going to step up.
Smith is also 43 touchdowns away from breaking Brown's all-time scoring record. He has the arsenal of weapons to help make history. Across from star wideout LaJuan Winningham, you can find one of the top receivers in the FCS, preseason All-ASUN selection Tyler Hudson, who has momentum heading into his junior year.
As a freshman, he was the freshman of the year in the Southland Conference, and then as a sophomore was Southland Conference Offensive Player of the Year. So his work ethic is second to none. I think that's what separates him from a lot of people. He's got the God-given talent. He's got the ability to make catches in the air, run great routes, but he works hard at it. And I think that's what makes him so special.
I know I've been here for 2 years, learned the schemes, I've learned the concept of every play. I can play in any position. I can be in the slot, I can be outside, I can motion out, motion in. And my skill set's widened since I've been here.
It makes my job easy when you have guys like that have a knack for the ball, but also are just super competitive. Those are the guys that I want going to battle into on a Saturday. I want the guys that just want to compete and leave it all out there.
Now we're going to look more as trying to get to 1,000 yards. I've been cut short 2 years now. This year with not having the same amount of games my freshman year, and freshman year I need 75 more yards, so I feel like I should get at least 1,000 this year.
Just a lot of the little nuances of playing wide receiver that I think are going to help him whenever he goes into his 3rd year and now builds on what was such a special first 2 years of being here.
We're just trying to go for a national championship because we'd be the first team that's gone past 2nd round and I think ever, if I'm not mistaken, so that's all we're shooting for.
Leaving the Southland Conference and debuting in ASUN this fall, UCA first opens the season at in-state rival Arkansas State on September 4th.
September 4th can't come fast enough. I know our players are looking forward to it.
Nick Walters, Fox 16.